Hey everybody, welcome to today's vlog. Today is Tuesday, second day of moving into the game store. I'm having a ton of fun doing this. It's super exciting and I can't wait to start actually setting things up, getting the games on the shelves, getting the price tags on the games. It's gonna be so much fun. For about the past hour now, I have been loading stuff. I loaded up my entire car already. Now I'm working on the U-Haul once again. I'm out in the shop, as you can probably tell. And yeah, I've gotten some good stuff loaded so far. I'm going to try to fill up the rest of the U-Haul the best I can by myself so that once it's done, then I will just make a few trips in my car taking stuff from the garage. I'll do as many trips as I can before Nick gets off of work, and then he'll come back and we'll take the U-Haul, unload it, bring it back here, hopefully fill it up one more time, and then take it back again for a second time tonight. That is the plan. Most of the stuff that we took yesterday was very difficult to unload. We had the countertop, all the glass cases, and all that stuff was very heavy, and it was not easy to move. We have these little carts, which are very helpful, but still, that countertop probably weighs 500 to 700 pounds. So, not easy. But the stuff that we've loaded so far, we have like the GameCube kiosk on wheels. We have the double-sided pegboard thing on wheels. And then we have like my desk and some chairs and some stuff that's fairly easy to move. We can easily just pick it up. So that stuff should be quick to unload, unlike yesterday. And then we should have enough time to come back and load up again. We still have some heavy stuff to take. We have the cocktail pinball machine, the other two pinball machines, the Wii U kiosk, and then there's a glass case right there, kind of hard to see. So that stuff's all kind of heavy. We also have the Lethal Enforcers arcade machine and the Devastators arcade machine, which are also both heavy. And then we have the three big shelves in the garage, which are, of course, also very heavy. Those three shelves are probably the heaviest things we have left, and then probably the Wii U kiosk. That thing is super heavy. But we should have enough time to get 2 loads done today, hopefully in the U-Haul, and then of course I'll do a bunch in my car. So I'm just going to continue working out here and getting stuff loaded, and then I will film when I get stuff unloaded and just continue showing you guys the progress. I'm headed out now to make my first trip of the day to the game store. Car is all filled, and I can't go another day without eating. So I'm gonna be stopping on my way and grabbing something, and I'm probably just gonna get like some burgers or something, but I'm gonna get some extra ones so that I can just like eat them throughout the day if I need to. Yesterday, if you didn't see the vlog, of course I highly recommend it. I think it was one of the cooler vlogs in some time because it was the first vlog of moving into the game store, and so it's really awesome. But I mentioned, pretty sure I mentioned yesterday that I hadn't eaten anything the entire day. I woke up, I immediately started to load up my car and get ready to go, and I did, and I woke up at, I think, 11:30-ish yesterday. And from then until I got home, the only thing that I had ingested was water, which is really, really not good. Obviously, water is good, but I need food as well. That was really stupid of me to not eat. I didn't necessarily feel too hungry because I was just so busy and I was so excited to be doing what I was doing that I didn't really feel hungry. But once I got home, once I was done for the day, I could tell that I was starving. I felt so hungry. My stomach hurt. I felt dehydrated. I felt extremely tired and exhausted. And so that was really not a good idea to not eat. And it's not something that I did on purpose. Like I said, I wasn't feeling hungry and I wasn't thinking about it. So I'm going to stop and grab some food on the way. I need to have food. So I'm headed to the game store now. I'm probably not going to film until after I get there, so see you guys in a bit. So I've unloaded my car, and it's looking good here. It felt really good to come in here today and use my keys to unlock the door, come in, turn the lights on. Even though I'm not set up and, I'm not done, it just felt really, really cool. So I'm liking it a lot. But I unloaded my car and I got everything in here. So this room is really starting to fill up with all the inventory and stuff. And there's still a lot more to go. So what you see in here is only a portion of it. And I'm afraid that that entire room is going to be completely full before I get everything here, because I still have so much more. And like the boxes are easy to stack, but this kind of stuff I can't really stack that high, so that's why it's only 4 feet high for a lot of it. But it's coming along. It is, I don't know what time it is, but I'm going to go back home and I'm going to load up my car once again. I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't have any more boxes or tubs to use, and a lot of the stuff that I have left to bring is like loose inventory, stuff that's not in boxes or anything. So like it's difficult. I don't want to put 500 VHS tapes in the trunk of my car. When I picked up that huge anime lot from Goodwill, that took so long to unload, and it took so long to load as well. So I might have to stop and grab some more boxes so that I can start boxing up more inventory and I'm not just putting loose stuff in the back seat or the trunk. I almost just want to stay here just because I love being here. I think it's just so cool. I feel energized and extremely excited. Just physically being here at the store makes me feel like I have butterflies in my stomach. It's really crazy. Obviously, there's still tons of work that has to be done. Not only physical work of moving and loading stuff in and setting things up, but I still have to get my merchant account set up so that I can take debit and credit card payments. And I have to contact someone to get the sign for the outside of the building. I also have to get Comcast over here to switch the internet. At the office that Kevin and I shared, the internet was in my name and I paid the bill. Kevin just gave me his half in cash. So the easiest way to change everything is just for me to switch my service location to here, and Kevin will open up his own account for the office. We tried to transfer the account into his name, and it was such a hassle. So that's what we're going to do with that. I'm not sure when they want me to switch over the utilities, but technically the lease doesn't start until September. So I'm thinking about just not doing it and just waiting until they either tell me to or I come in one day and the lights don't work. So if the lease doesn't start until September, I'm kind of under the impression that they're not expecting me to pay utilities until the lease starts officially. So I guess we'll see what happens. I am using electricity here, although it's not much more than what would be used if there was nobody in here, because it's not like I'm plugging things in. It's just the lights. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I'm going to head back home now, I think, and make one more trip in my car. I just thought of something that is kind of funny, but I wanted to mention it anyway. I'm trying to do this the right way, and by this I mean opening the game store. I'm trying to make sure I have all the licenses and permits. I have the inventory system. I'm trying to keep track of stuff how you're supposed to, and I'm trying to do it the right way, basically. But I don't want anyone to be under the impression that I know what I'm doing, because I really don't. I am doing my best to learn as I go, but obviously this is something brand new for me. I've never done anything like this, and I really do not know what I'm doing. I know how to find video games. I know how to sell them. I know how to treat customers, and I know what a buyer, what a gamer, what a collector wants out of a game store. I understand all that stuff. I'm good on that front, but as far as running your own brick and mortar store, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I feel very confident in my abilities to run the store. Obviously, if I didn't, I probably wouldn't be taking on this crazy task, this endeavor. And I know that I'm going to do fine, but at the same time, it's all completely new for me. It's all a learning experience. Every single day that I work on this, I learn something new, and it's just making it better and better, which is good. But I don't want anyone to be under the impression that I know what I'm doing, because honestly, I do not. Second trip in my car, once again, completely full, trunk as well. Ooh, it's hot today. All right, guys, I'm leaving the game store right now. It is 4:35, so Nick should be getting off work sometime within the next half an hour to an hour, and then he's gonna meet me at my house, and we're gonna bring that U-Haul over and get it unloaded as quick as we can to hopefully try and give us enough time to make a second trip, which would be awesome. So yeah, got unloaded. I made a bunch of calls to get some more info on things. I called Comcast, and I'm gonna be getting the internet switched over from the office, and then Kevin's gonna be opening up his own account for the office. They're supposed to be sending me an email in the next 24 to 48 hours with like an install date, and so hopefully that's in the next couple weeks. I also called the sign company to get the sign for the outside of the building here, and I'm emailing that guy the artwork tonight, and he's going to come up with whatever design works best for the logo that I have, and then installation of the sign is included in the price from his company, so that'll be awesome. We'll get that all figured out and, get the price and everything for it. This person just cut me off. Idiot. But, what else? I called the waste management place because at the complex that the game store is at, tenants are responsible for their own garbage service and pickup and all that. So the cheapest option for me would be to get the smallest can and just have that one can and nothing else, and it would be like $9 a month, which is not bad. But I may just bring the garbage home because our landlord pays for the garbage service at home, and we can put out whatever we want. They will take everything we put out there, and it doesn't cost me a penny. So I might do that. I'm gonna mean mug this lady. Stupid old woman cut me off. So yeah, I'm considering just taking the garbage home, because it's gonna be cheaper. It's not too expensive. The main thing that I'm worried about having the garbage service at the game store is that if it's a single can, I would have to literally keep the can inside the game store and put it out on the days when they pick up, because I'd be afraid that someone would steal the can, because that happens all the time. So I just have to weigh my options and figure out what I want to do with that. And then I think I mentioned earlier that I wasn't going to switch the electricity till they tell me to, but when I was looking at the paperwork to get the info about the garbage service, it says right in there to please switch the electricity and water as soon as you take possession, which was 2 days ago for me. So I probably have to do that pretty soon. I'm not going to worry about it this week. I think that they're not going to have a problem with that. Probably on Monday is when I'll take care of that. But yeah, that's it for now. Driving home, and then hopefully make 2 more trips tonight. We just got the 2 big pinball machines and the Wii U kiosk in here. It was not easy. Well, the Wii U kiosk was, but the 2 pinball machines were not easy. Hopefully we can get them out. This is our final trip for tonight. What do you think?
Just had to haul 2 pinball machines, 2 arcades, a Wii U kiosk, and Cooper's Holy Grail. No pressure. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. Big money, baby. Here we go. Look at all these bonuses I'm getting, dude. Watch this one. It's just gonna keep doing it. I like it.
Yeah, because the table's not level.
Do it again. Do it again. Yes. Damn, I'm good at this one. I could do this all day.
Getting a pretty high score there.
All-time record-breaking score. Don't let Billy Mitchell see this.
It's pretty dang cool.
Oh, come on.
We finally just got the legs put on. It took forever. It's so difficult, especially with only 2 people.
Say that again.
Oh.
No!
Too bad.
Tilt. Watch. You ever heard of tilt? That's when you have to tilt the damn pinball machine to get it out.
The little things on the bottom of the legs are not level. And we need a tool to level them out. They're too tight. But at least we got the legs on. It's still working after being in the shop for a year and a half. Exposed to the elements, almost. The heat and the cold, at least.
You can say heat again.
Yeah, it's so freaking hot. This is awesome.
Yeah, baby, we're gonna do this again. I like it. Yeah, one more time. That score's just going up.
We gotta get that Pink Panther one in here now.
You missed the best part. It actually has the theme song.
We got this one up too.
Oh no! That was horrible.
Pretty cool machine. This one's way cooler than the Bronco one.
It moves better. Okay. I'm better at the Bronco one. I want to play that one.
So here is the walkthrough for the end of day 2 of moving into the game store. Got the Wii U kiosk in here, the rest of the stuff for that shelf that we have to build. Devastator's cabinet, both the pinball machines, Lethal Enforcers, and the GameCube kiosk. Both of these are going to be moved over onto the front wall here. Pokemon Snap Station is here, which I didn't want to do, but there's just no room in my game room for it. And it's not going to be out where people can mess with it. It's going to be behind the counter somewhere. There's other stuff here that isn't going to be here. We just got to organize and move around. This big thing is in here. Here's the countertop that's going to be cut in half, and it's going to be put back there and over there. Other than that, we brought like more of the TVs, and we got just more stuff everywhere. This room's getting pretty dang filled, so I'm not going to be able to bring all the inventory at once. I'm going to have to probably bring no more than what's here now, and then go through and put the shelves together and organize, get all the stuff that's in the back room there put away, then I can bring more. But once we get the rest of the big shelves moved in, which are going to go there, then my next thing to do is to put this big glass case together. It's 8 feet tall, 20 feet long, and that is going to be hard to figure out how to put together, but I got to do that and then start organizing. Hey guys, I am home now. It is 12:20, and I am tired. Once again, my hands hurt. They need to be washed. But day 2 was very successful. We actually did make the 2 trips in with the U-Haul today, which is awesome. The first day, yesterday, we only made 1 trip in the U-Haul, although we did get to kind of fill it up at least partially after that. So this morning, I loaded up the rest myself. We drove it out there and unloaded, then brought it back, loaded it up once again, which The second load we did was the hardest one. That was the 2 pinball machines, both the arcade machines, the Pokemon Snap Station, the Wii U kiosk, and the rest of the brackets for the glass case. So my plan, tomorrow we have the U-Haul once again. Abby doesn't have work tomorrow, so she's gonna be she came today for the second trip, which was her first time seeing it since other people took their shelves out. So tomorrow, Abby is going to help me get the shelves from the garage loaded into the U-Haul, and we're only taking the 2 actual shelves. We're leaving the magazine rack here, and I'm most likely going to try and get it posted on Craigslist or something and get it sold. I really don't think there's room for it in the game store. Things are filling up rather quickly, and I don't think there's room for it, and it's really not necessary. It was kind of just a luxury type thing. I can display strategy guides on a regular bookshelf much, much better. So tomorrow we're going to try to get those 2 shelves into the U-Haul, as well as all of the file cabinets and probably just other random stuff. The boxes of strategy guides I still have can go in, and just whatever else we can fit, basically. And then Nick may be helping again tomorrow. We're not sure yet. He's been having a custom arcade machine built, and it may be available for him to pick up tomorrow. And if it is, he's going to go and do that because he just purchased a store, and it's a toy store here in Vancouver, and so he's supposed to be picking up the keys for that on Thursday. So if he can pick up his arcade on Wednesday, he wants to make sure to do that. And if he is not able to help tomorrow, then Abby and I can load and do things. Luckily, the day that he may be busy, Abby is off, because I definitely can't do it by myself. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and I think that the inventory that is at the store now is all that's going to be there for a while. I need to get the shelves put together. I need to get the other shelves there still, but I need to get the glass case built. I need to take the glass shelves and doors for the other little case that's already there, and I basically just need to get everything put together so that I can start putting inventory away and clear out that back room, because there's no more room for inventory unless I'm going to put it out front somewhere, which I really don't want to do. So whatever is there now is all that's going to be there inventory-wise until I can start going through some stuff, getting it on the shelves and getting it out of the way so that I make more room to bring more stuff in. So all the games are there, which that's what's in the spreadsheet or the inventory system so far, so that's fine. But there's just a lot of stuff to do. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the vlog, but I made a few phone calls today. I called the waste management place because we have to have our own dumpster or garbage can there. I called Comcast to get my internet thing switched over. I called the sign company that's going to be making and mounting the sign on the outside of the building. And that actually reminds me, I have to email the guy the artwork tonight. And yeah, so I still have a few things to take care of, and I'm just trying to chip away at it. Got a lot done today. I'm really, really proud of the work that was accomplished today. And yeah, I got to get this vlog edited and get to bed so I can rinse and repeat tomorrow once again. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the second day of moving into the game store. I'm having a ton of fun. It's literally exhausting work, but it is extremely rewarding, even though nothing's really happening yet. We're just moving stuff in there, but seeing the arcade machines and the pinball machines and the kiosks all together like that, they just look great. This is the first time that they've been together, so it looks really, really awesome. It's just making me more excited, and I think for any of you watching that are local, you're going to love the store, and it's going to be an awesome place to come and buy some games and hang out. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you tomorrow.